I've chosen scenario number 2. Sam Collins has been teaching science courses for nearly 6 years. He is being encouraged to rework his courses into an online format. His teaching style in the classroom is well received by both students and administration. What elements of class structure does Sam need to include when preparing to teach online or teach at a distance? As mentioned on Liberty's presentation, Teaching Techniques, the goal is to make distance education an active, dynamic learning experience. Active inquiry, not passive absorption, is what engages students. It should pervade the curriculum, and that was in Johnson, Spalding, Payton, and Ziffin. Mr. Collins is beloved by his students. He needs to continue to know and be an encouragement to his students. Students have the need to feel connected to their teacher, and that also was on Teaching Techniques presentation that was retrieved through Liberty. His online learning class would benefit by visual and audio presentations where the students can not only hear his voice, but they can also see him. He needs to take advantage of personal communication with his students through email and also address assignments with encouraging feedback. This is something he did in the classroom and can just be carried on into his online teaching. Mr. Collins should continue to use his use of creativity as he prepares his lessons and experiments. The teens will benefit from being engaged through being active as opposed to being passive. Just as he incorporated many visuals in his classroom, he should use appropriate graphics and visuals within his presentations online, making sure that they have purpose, a high impact, a meaningful message, demonstrate concepts, and add to student interest. By its very nature, online education demands that students become engaged in the learning process. Simonson, Smaldino, Albright, Zavchek, Teaching and Learning at a Distance, Foundations of Distance Education. And at last, Sam Collins needs to carry over his assessment techniques. His classroom students appreciated the care that he used in making sure if they had worked hard and listened in class and applied themselves, that they would be successful on exams. They knew what was going to be expected of them for their future assessments, and they were never surprised by the assessment causing them to develop a positive attitude. And they wouldn't get over nervous for tests because they knew that if they had prepared, they would be successful. This same type of preparation for assessment and the actual assessment needs to take place within his online learning class. Mr. Collins was ingenious within the classroom setting, and through his ingenuity carried on with him online, he will continue with much success as a science educator.